Welcome to the blueprint. The real sovereignty is not digital, it's physical. Let me show you how this off-grid system works.
The sovereignty blueprint is defined by the absolute control of baseline thermodynamic inputs: water, caloric yield, and kinetic shelter. Without these three pillars, every dollar in your bank account is just a digital permission slip that can be revoked at any moment. As of 2026, global institutional acquisition of single-family homes and arable land by megafunds is actively accelerating the neo-feudal transition. They are buying the physical earth beneath our feet, ensuring the next generation is born into a permanent subscription model. Macroeconomic models project a near-term baseline where urban populations lease 100% of physical and digital infrastructure. You will own nothing, but more importantly, you will control nothing. Your mobility, your heat, and your shelter will be dictated by a centralized algorithm. To short this matrix, the blueprint requires mathematically securing 2,500 daily kilocalories per human node, entirely decoupled from corporate supply chains. This isn't gardening. This is an aggressive act of reclaiming your biological independence from a system designed to starve you into compliance. You do not protest the system. Begging a corrupt authority for better conditions only validates their power. You render them completely irrelevant by building an independent parallel architecture that operates strictly outside their jurisdiction. The first vector of this architecture is caloric and kinetic independence. You cannot build a human firewall if you rely on the automated warden for your food, your water, or your medicine. Supply chain dependency is the ultimate leash. The architecture of resistance begins with high-altitude, off-grid infrastructure. We are actively constructing 6 by 3 by 2 meter reinforced greenhouses, mathematically engineered for maximum caloric yield per square meter. By utilizing multi-row, gravity-fed drip irrigation, we eliminate the need for electrical pumps. Gravity never fails, and it doesn't require a smart meter. This is decoupled thermodynamic energy in its purest form. But the baseline also requires impenetrable kinetic shelter. Your physical body and your localized assets must be protected from both environmental and societal decay. This means acquiring, restoring, and re-roofing solid, independent mountain properties far beyond the geo-fenced smart city perimeters. You must anchor yourself in elevations and topographies where the logistics of central control become economically impossible to enforce. Power generation must be asymmetric and strictly localized. You cannot rely on a grid that can be remotely throttled, taxed, or shut down because you supposedly exceeded your carbon credit allowance for the month. By deploying custom 12-volt COBLED off-grid lighting setups, powered completely independently, we ensure our own operational capability. When the corporate cartel executes rolling blackouts or prices electricity out of reach, your lights stay on. Physical assets represent your thermodynamic baseline, but your stored labor, your life force, must be protected across time and space. You cannot carry a greenhouse across a border, so your economic energy must become cryptographically weightless. Central bank digital currency smart contracts are not money. They are surveillance tools that will algorithmically decay your fiat wealth based on behavioral compliance, locking you out of the economy if you step out of line. The exit protocol requires absolute hardware self-custody. Your digital wealth must be transitioned entirely off centralized exchanges and institutional banks. If you do not hold the private keys, you own absolutely nothing. The architectural superiority of permissionless, scalable proof-of-work ledgers like Caspa, alongside Bitcoin, provides the ultimate decentralized exit. These are not just investments, they are unhackable economic shields anchored in thermodynamic reality. you must aggressively move these assets into cold storage. A hardware wallet is your impenetrable digital fortress, the final firewall between your family's future and a dying financial system. No central authority can freeze a transaction, throttle a Caspa node, or decay a Bitcoin UTXO that you physically hold the keys to. In a world of digital renters, cryptography makes you an absolute sovereign. Their programmable smart contracts cannot enforce compliance, and their social credit scores mean nothing if your capital is cryptographically secured entirely outside their matrix. The entire illusion of their ownership relies purely on your passivity and your fear. But the physical and digital tools to exit this system exist right now, waiting for you to pick them up. Stop waiting for a savior. Build the physical baseline. Secure your private keys. Defend the perimeter. This is the blueprint.